Did you know only 20% of dogs ever develop a truly deep love for their owners? Recent research reveals a shocking truth. Here's the exciting part. If your dog shows these rare behaviors, you're already one of the lucky few they love deeply. And the final sign? Hardly 1% of dog owners ever notice this. Let's find out. Behavior 1. The right side wag secret. All tail wags aren't equal, and this will blow your mind. Italian researchers discovered dogs wag to the right when seeing someone they love, and to the left when uncertain or stressed. Watch closely next time. When your dog sees you, does his tail sweep more to his right side? That's his brain's left hemisphere activating, the part that controls positive emotions and bonding. Dogs wag left for strangers, vets, unfamiliar dogs. But for you? Hard right. And here's the crazy part. Other dogs can read this. They approach dogs wagging right and avoid dogs wagging left. Your dog isn't just telling you he loves you, he's broadcasting it to every dog within visual range. That tail is a billboard. Behavior 2. The gentle lick. Those little licks on your hand aren't random. They're calculated hits of neurochemicals. When your dog licks you, his brain releases dopamine and endorphins, the same chemicals humans get from hugging someone they love. But it gets better. Your skin absorbs his saliva, and his nose detects your scent changes, creating a two-way chemical conversation. Cornell University found dogs lick their bonded humans 340% more than strangers, even if strangers offer treats. He's not after food or attention, he's after connection. And here's the beautiful part. When you let him lick you, your brain releases oxytocin too. You're both getting high on each other. That's not gross. That's biochemical love language. Behavior 3. The contented growl. You're petting him, and suddenly you hear it, a low, rumbling growl. Your first instinct? He's annoyed. Completely wrong. Behaviorists call this a pleasure growl, and it's one of the rarest vocalizations in dogs. It's not a warning, it's the canine version of a cat's purr. Studies using audio frequency analysis found these growls vibrate at 2550 Hz, the exact frequency that promotes tissue healing and reduces anxiety in mammals. When your dog makes this sound, he's not just relaxed, his body is literally healing itself in your presence. Dogs only produce pleasure growls around people they feel completely safe with. That rumble isn't aggression, it's his nervous system singing, because you're touching him. Behavior 4. Waiting by the door. The most heartbreaking and beautiful behavior of all. You leave for work and within minutes, he's there, by the door, waiting. Hours pass, he doesn't move. A landmark study from Emory University using MRI scans showed something incredible. When dogs wait for their bonded humans, their brain's caudate nucleus, the reward center, stays activated the entire time. He's not just waiting, he's anticipating the dopamine hit of your return. But here's what destroyed me. Dogs who've been abandoned or rehomed multiple times don't wait. They've learned that doors don't always bring their person back. If your dog waits every single time, he has absolute faith in your return. That's not habit. That's unshakable belief in you. Behavior 5. Following you, room to room. You move to the kitchen. He's behind you. Bathroom? He's waiting outside. You think it's clingy? Wrong. Researchers at Duke University discovered this shadowing behavior only happens when a dog's oxytocin levels spike above 140 picograms per milliliter, the same level human mothers have with newborns. Your dog isn't following you because he's bored. His brain is literally addicted to your presence. Here's the insane part. Dogs who don't shadow their owners show 340% higher cortisol, the stress hormone. That means when your dog follows you, he's not being needy. He's regulating his own nervous system, using you as the drug. You're his walking anxiety medication, and every time you push him away, you're rejecting his attempt to heal himself with your presence. Behavior 6. Stealing your clothes. You find him sleeping on your dirty shirt again. Seems weird, right? It's not. Dogs experience smell 40 times more intensely than humans. To your dog, your scent isn't just familiar, it's survival. A German study measured cortisol in dogs separated from owners. Dogs with access to owner-scented clothing showed 67% less stress than dogs without it. Your smell literally medicates his anxiety. But here's what's crazy. Dogs only seek out clothing from people they're bonded with. Put a stranger's shirt next to yours? He'll choose yours every time. He's not being gross or destructive. He's wrapping himself in the chemical signature that his brain recognizes as safety. Your scent is his emotional blanket. Behavior, the instant belly roll. You walk in the door. Before you say a word, he flops over, belly up, legs in the air. Most people think it's playful. It's not. This is called active submission, and it's the rarest form of canine trust. Wolves only do this to pack leaders they'd die for. Your dog is performing a ritual that says, "I trust you with my life." But here's the shocking part. A study tracking 600 dogs found only 23% immediately belly roll for their owners. The other 77%? They need toys, treats, or coaxing. If your dog does this, instantly, unprompted, you're in the elite category of owners whose dog doesn't just love you, he reveres you. That's not obedience, that's worship. Behavior 8. The frog sploot. Legs stretched straight back, belly pressed flat against the floor. It looks ridiculous. It's actually one of the most significant trust indicators in canine behavior. This position, called splooting, requires complete muscular relaxation and environmental security. A dog's hind legs are their escape mechanism. By stretching them out completely, your dog is saying, "I don't need to run here." Veterinary studies found shelter dogs never sploot, even years after adoption if they experienced early trauma. The body remembers. But your dog, he's melted into your floor like he owns it. His nervous system has literally shut down all threat detection. You've created an environment so safe, his body forgot how to stay alert. That weird pose is erased trauma. Behavior, the ear position when you talk. Watch his ears next time you speak. Do they swivel toward you like radar dishes? That's not random. A Hungarian study using motion capture technology discovered dogs rotate their ears toward their bonded human's voice 89% faster than toward strangers. They're not just hearing you, they're prioritizing your sound above everything else in the environment. But it gets deeper. Brain scans showed that when dogs hear their owner's voice, their auditory cortex lights up identically to how human brains respond to a loved one's voice. Your dog's brain processes your words as music. Every syllable you speak triggers dopamine release in his reward center. When those ears turn to you mid-play, mid-distraction, he's literally choosing your voice over everything else in his world. Behavior 10. The chin rest on your foot. You're sitting and suddenly you feel it. Pressure. His chin, gently but deliberately placed on top of your foot. Seems small, right? It's monumental. Animal behaviorists discovered this grounding touch only occurs in dogs with what they call secure attachment styles. Your dog is literally anchoring himself to you. But here's what's fascinating. Pressure-sensitive measurements showed dogs apply exactly 4 pounds of pressure, enough to maintain contact, but never enough to restrict your movement. He's holding on without trapping you. Shelter dogs and anxious dogs either avoid foot contact entirely or press too hard out of panic. Your dog, he's found the perfect balance. That gentle chin pressure is his way of saying, "I just need to know you're real and you're here." Behavior 11. The paw on your leg. You're sitting and he walks up, lifts one paw, and gently places it on your knee or thigh. Not scratching, not demanding, just resting it there. This behavior, documented in primate studies first, is called contact maintenance. Your dog is holding your hand the only way he can. A study tracking touch patterns found dogs only use gentle paw placement with people they trust completely. With strangers or low-bond owners, It's either no touch or demanding scratches. But with you, it's soft, intentional, purposeful. He's saying, I want to be connected to you right now. Brain scans show this touch releases oxytocin in both species simultaneously. When his paw rests on you, you're both literally falling in love chemically in that exact moment. Behavior. 12. Sleeping with his back against you. Most people think dogs sleep facing their owners to watch them. Wrong. The ultimate trust position is back to you. When your dog lies down and deliberately positions his back or rear against your body, he's doing something wolves only do with the most trusted pack members. He's giving you the guardian position. By facing away, he's saying, I'll watch for threats out there because I trust you completely to protect this side. Military and police dogs only sleep back to handler after months of bonding. It's a tactical trust decision. Your dog has assigned you guardian duty for his most vulnerable angle, his back. A British study found only 18% of dogs sleep this way with owners. If yours does, he doesn't just love you, he's made you his battle partner. Behavior. 13. The slow blink. Cat owners know slow blinking means I love you in cat language. But here's what shocked researchers. Some dogs do it too. When your dog looks at you and deliberately closes his eyes slowly, then opens them, he's adapted a behavior that doesn't naturally exist in canine communication. Animal cognition scientists call this interspecies behavioral borrowing. Your dog has observed that slow, relaxed eye closures equal safety and affection, so he's invented his own version to communicate with you. This only happens in dogs raised in calm, loving environments who've had time to study their humans' facial cues. He's literally creating new language just to talk to you better. That slow blink isn't tired eyes. It's evolutionary love in real time. Behavior 14. The instant calm when you touch his chest. Here's a test. When your dog is excited, anxious, or overstimulated, place your palm flat on his chest. Does he immediately calm? That's not training. That's bonding. Veterinary cardiologists discovered that dogs' heart rates drop an average of 18 beats per minute when their bonded human touches their chest, but only 3 beats per minute for strangers doing the same thing. Your touch has pharmaceutical-level effects on his body. Why the chest specifically? Because it's where he feels most vulnerable, where his heart lives. By allowing you to place your hand there, especially during stress, he's giving you permission to literally hold his most vital organ. That instant calm isn't obedience. It's his body recognizing your touch as the antidote to every fear he has. Behavior 15. The protective stance without aggression. You're talking to a stranger and suddenly he's there, not barking, not growling, just positioned between you and them, calm but deliberate. This is called guardian positioning, and it's love made tactical. What's remarkable? He's not being aggressive, he's being strategic. A study from the University of Vienna found dogs only use non-aggressive protective stances with humans they've bonded with for 18+ months. Short-term owners get either aggression or indifference. But your dog? He's calculated the perfect balance, close enough to intervene, calm enough to not escalate. He's reading your body language, the stranger's energy, and making split-second decisions about your safety. That casual repositioning isn't random. It's your dog quietly telling the world, this human is under my protection, and I'm willing to prove it. Behavior 16. Bringing you things when you're sad. You're crying, stressed, or visibly upset. Suddenly, he appears with his favorite toy, a sock, sometimes even his food. He drops it in your lap and stares. This isn't play, it's emotional first aid. Researchers at Johns Hopkins discovered dogs can detect human emotional distress through cortisol changes in our sweat and breath. When your dog brings you objects during sadness, he's performing what behaviorists call comforting resource offering. He's giving you what makes him feel better, assuming it will help you too. But here's the profound part. Dogs only do this for humans they're emotionally invested in. Strangers crying? They might watch, but you? He's actively trying to fix your pain with the only tools he has. That toy is his attempt at healing you. Behavior 17. The Velcro dog syndrome. During illness, the moment you get sick, something shifts. He won't leave your side, follows you to the bathroom, sleeps pressed against you, watches you constantly. This hyperattachment during illness isn't coincidence. Dogs can detect illness through chemical changes in human scent up to 48 hours before symptoms appear. A study tracking diabetic alert dogs found they sense blood sugar changes through breath analysis. But here's what separates love from instinct. Dogs only intensify proximity with humans they're bonded to. Sick strangers? They keep normal distance. Sick owners? They become shadows. Your dog isn't just detecting illness. He's choosing to stay closer during your vulnerability. That constant presence isn't annoying. It's him saying, "You protected me when I was weak. Now it's my turn." Behavior 18. Choosing your lap over comfort. There's a perfectly good dog bed right there. Soft, spacious, comfortable, yet he's crammed onto your lap, half falling off. Clearly uncomfortable, but refusing to move. This isn't stubbornness, it's priority hierarchy. A study from Azabu University measured dogs' choices between optimal comfort and human proximity. Dogs with weak bonds chose comfort 91% of the time. But strongly bonded dogs? They chose the human's lap 76% of the time, even when it meant physical discomfort. Your dog's brain literally values your proximity above his own comfort. He's overriding his body's complaints because being close to you releases more dopamine than being physically comfortable. That awkward position, where he's half on, half off your lap, that's him saying physical comfort is meaningless without you. Behavior 19. The morning greeting ritual. Every single morning, same behavior. The moment your eyes open, he's there. Not just awake, but watching. Waiting for that first sign of consciousness. Then the explosion, tail wagging, maybe a gentle paw, soft whines of pure joy. This morning verification ritual is more profound than it looks. During sleep, your dog's brain processes the possibility that you might not wake up. Neurological studies found dogs experience what researchers call separation anxiety preview during their human sleep. They're literally worried you won't come back from wherever sleep takes you. That morning celebration? It's not just good morning. It's you're still here. You didn't leave me. The world makes sense again. Every morning he's relieved you survived the night. That's not habit. That's existential love. Behavior that's 20. The immediate response to your name, being called. Someone else is calling you from another room. Watch your dog. His ears perk instantly. He looks toward the sound, then immediately back at you. Sometimes he'll even move closer. This is called protective monitoring, and it's sophisticated emotional intelligence. Your dog understands that your name being called means potential separation or your attention being pulled away. A study from the Max Planck Institute found dogs can recognize their owner's name being spoken by others, and 73% show anxiety prevention behaviors within 3 seconds, moving closer, maintaining eye contact, or positioning themselves between their owner and the voice source. He's not being clingy. He's strategically preventing separation before it happens. When someone calls your name, his brain immediately calculates, are they taking my human from me? Behavior 21. Choosing you over food. Here's the gold standard test. Food in one direction, you in the other. Where does he go? Dogs are opportunistic eaters. Survival instinct says food first. But watch a truly bonded dog. He'll glance at the food, then look at you and choose you. A landmark study from Oregon State University tested this exact scenario with 500 dogs. Only 34% chose their owner over high-value food treats. Why so few? Because overriding food instinct requires a bond stronger than survival programming. If your dog consistently chooses your presence over food, even for just a few seconds, his brain has reprogrammed millennia of evolution. Food equals life in the animal kingdom, but to him, you equal something more important than life. You equal purpose, meaning home. That's not just love, that's devotion that defies biology itself. If this video made you see your dog's love in a completely new way, don't let it end here. Hit subscribe right now, because every week we're decoding more behaviors, more secrets, more proof that your dog's love is deeper than you ever imagined. Drop a comment and tell me which behavior your dog does the most. I read every single one, and your story might be in the next video. You're not just watching videos about dogs. You're joining thousands of owners who finally understand the silent language their best friend has been speaking all along. Your dog chose you. Now choose to understand him deeper. See you in the next one.